Sunday, 6:30 a.m. Why am I up this early on the weekend? I need some food. I need some fuel for the struggle that lies ahead of me. I must be ready.
His name is Pat, and he buys crap every Saturday and Sunday. You'll know where he's at. Take a guess, it's Flea Market Madness. He's up and down, all over the town, searching far and wide for the best deal around. You'll be impressed with Flea Market Madness. Oh yes, it's Flea Market Madness.
And me, Frank. Aqua one. I got 2 of those. I did bring one time.
What do you got? Flea markets are always better with a partner. And what better partner could I have than Frank?
That knew me, I didn't even remember.
While I go to the flea markets mainly to find video games, Frank goes to look at old CDs and comic books.
Yeah, it looks like somebody came and...
So a good thing I got here.
That's okay.
He said he put them out like...
I have this one.
He put them out 2 seconds before I got there. So there was about maybe 60 comics. There was an older Star Trek there. The only one I wasn't sure of that I might have gotten for you was there was a Marvel Tales right from the 70s. I didn't get it.
Why?
I just didn't know if you want it, the Marvel Tales. Sorry, jeez.
Ah, the first video games of the day, an N64 and a couple of sports games. Ooh, Blast Corps.
How much is Blast Corps? 5? It's not bad. Oh, I'll sort of parallel you on this one. I got a Nintendo 60. What do you think? Well, you guessed right.
Ooh, Nintendo games. Kung Fu Heroes in a yellow plastic case. I have tons of these. Quest 64, nice. Well, you can tell it's San Diego. Almost every week you'll find some used wetsuits.
US1. What the hell is US1?
Never heard of it.
That's where I live off of, or used to. At the Superman second printing.
Yeah, if I would have bought all those yesterday, I'd probably
What do you think? No?
Yeah. Those are $2, 3 for 5, man.
Let me see that.
You want that one? You can have.
I don't want it, but...
Yeah, I want to buy it.
Hope Lawn. Okay, that wasn't near. I grew up in Woodbridge Township. How did that get here?
I don't know. I'm buying it. Okay, here, $2. Where is it at? Okay.
Hi. Would you take $2 for the glass?
3.
$2.50?
The 2, that's not my, that's my friend.
Okay.
I am like, no, they don't give you 5.
I'll do 3.
What do you get?
A Pac-Man glass.
Oh.
Technically, in San Diego, the flea markets are called swap meets. And here's one of the big differences between these and the ones in New Jersey. You'll often find these rows of plastic boxes with random items in them. These usually come from storage auctions, where the dealer will bid on a bunch of stuff not knowing what it is, and then just dump the items every weekend to sell here. You can take the time to look through these boxes and find some gems, but most of the time you'll come up empty, so it's up to you if you want to sacrifice the time and take the risk to look for something.
Fill a bag for $1.
Fill a bag for $1?
Yeah, everything you can fit in the bag, and the bag is $1.
Any clothes I can wear?
There's men's right there.
I guess that's probably too small. A little bit.
Here's another one of the vendors that every week has new items because of the storage units that are auctioned off. Some are better than others for video games. However, some of the dealers are wary of video game prices, so you may not get the best deal at these places. It really depends.
How about this one? Patrick, you ever see this one?
What is that? Zero effect? I've heard of it.
Really good.
How much are the games? How much?
5 each, 3 for 10.
Okay.
5 each, 3 for 10. That doesn't even make any sense. Taking a quick glance, there's nothing that really pops out here, with the exception of maybe the black box Popeye game. Ice hockey's a fun one. You got Mappy Land. As a general rule, for random NES games, I never like to pay more than $3 a piece. Here's an N64 in-game package I picked up for about 10 bucks. You got Zelda in there, Mortal Kombat, Mario Kart. Good deal. Confederate flag? Are you kidding me? What, are they selling muskets here as well?
You know what I'm gonna find today is a pair of shears that I'm looking for because I bought a pair at Home Depot. So I know today I'm gonna find what I've been looking for 5 months.
What, to cut your hair?
No, the
Okay.
hedgers, shears.
The hedgers.
Nachos.
Nintendo?
Just the deck by itself?
Yeah. 10?
The swap meet's a great place to find both CDs and DVDs, even recent movies. Be sure to look out for some games as well. A lot of times you'll find PS2 games, you'll find PS1 games, Xbox games. Most of the time they're garbage, but sometimes you'll find a good one. The swap meet's also a good place to find broken Xbox 360 systems. Most of the time these aren't a good idea to buy, unless you're willing to spend the extra money to fix them up. So if you find an Xbox 360, make sure it's a more recent one built within the past few years, and make sure it has the AC adapter, since these are expensive on their own. They usually go for at least 30 bucks. Look for the hard drive as well, because worst case scenario, you buy a broken one and it can't be fixed, you can at least sell the hard drive and gain your money back. I wouldn't spend more than about 40 to 50 bucks for one of these.
Yo. Frank? How much? 3?
$3? Ooh, nice deal.
You had the game for it? Anyway? You sold separately?
Doesn't have the game, but you can pick that up separately.
Alright, I'll do $3, sure. Where were you, Frank?
I was looking at those CDs. They were really close to what I
Thank you.
want. It was like, there was a bunch there that I would have bought, but I already have. Then there was another bunch of artists that I'm looking for, but not that particular one.
Great, yeah. Mr. Picky music lover here.
Well, everybody likes what they like. Why is it weird when I like something?
I'm kidding.
I know.
There you go. The DVD guy.
Now, a lot of the DVD dealers at the swap meet will go around and pick out the good DVDs from the normal people early in the morning and then mark up the price and resell them. Gotta watch out for that. From the normal folks, as I like to call them, you should be able to get most DVDs for only a few bucks each. From the resellers, you're gonna be paying at least maybe $6 or $7 bucks.
Hulk Hogan, there you go.
I'd rather study for a math test than watch that stuff.
I'm so glad I didn't use myself.
Thank you.
Excuse me?
I think it was just for drilling through steel. I would.
As I mentioned before, you can look through CDs in the hopes of finding maybe a PlayStation 1 game, maybe a Dreamcast game, but what I really look for are TurboGrafx-16 games. However, they're incredibly hard to find at a flea market or swap meet.
That's true. And a lot of good players.
Yeah.
Sandy Koufax. He was pretty good, I heard, wasn't he?
Oh, yeah.
What you do? You gotta do like we do. You got your bungee cord.
Yeah.
Right? So it's
Credence, Frank.
Yeah.
And
I have their greatest hits.
who's the
And I have a bunch of their fine. Oh, here's some CDs.
So any offers in the PlayStation at all? You get any offers in the PlayStation?
Yeah, I did.
You did?
If a seller asks for my assistance on a price, I'm willing to help them out and be honest. I'll let them know how much they should be asking for their stuff. This guy earlier in the day had a PlayStation set,
The memory
and
cards?
I let him know how much he should be charging
Memory
for
cards
it.
go between $5 and $10.
Okay.
What about Barbara?
I don't
What about
like
Babs?
Here you go. Best of Pet Clark.
Petula Clark.
Yeah, I know. I know her, so I can call her Pet Clark. Oh, Spain.
There's some fluffy animals here.
No. What they call it in the carnival, you know what they call it?
What?
Plush. Not interested. It's not bright enough. I want one a little,
You want what's nuclear red.
a little brighter than that. God.
Well, you know, when you look at it, your retina just sears.
And me, Frank. Okay.
One more time.
Oh, get the other one. I want to hear the first one. And me, Frank.